Dubai, a city that feels less like a place and more like a promise. As the sun slowly sets behind glass towers, the skyline begins to glow. Golden, flawless, almost unreal. From a distance, everything looks perfect. Tall buildings touching the sky, lights shining like a future already achieved. This is the image the world sees, a city of success, of ambition rewarded, of dreams that seem closer here than anywhere else. From above, Dubai feels calm, controlled, designed with purpose. Every road leads forward, every tower stands as proof that anything is possible. And for millions of people watching from afar, this city represents hope, a better life, a fresh start. But perfection is always easier to admire from a distance. Because before we ask what lies beneath this image, before we question what it takes to keep this dream alive, we must first understand why Dubai looks the way it does, why this image is so powerful, why it pulls people in, and why it makes so many believe that this city is the future. Dubai didn't become a dream overnight. It became one because it offered something the world was searching for. A place where opportunity felt organized, where ambition didn't have to fight chaos, and where progress looked intentional. This is a city built on movement. Every road leads somewhere. Every system feels designed to keep life in motion. Here, growth doesn't feel accidental, it feels planned. For millions across the world, Dubai represents a second beginning, a place where hard work feels visible, where effort seems to turn into results, and where the future doesn't feel distant, it feels reachable. The skyline is more than architecture, it's a message, a reminder that ambition is welcome here, that ideas are encouraged, and that success doesn't always require waiting a lifetime. Business districts pulse with quiet energy. People arrive with goals, carry in resumes, skills and hope. Careers are rebuilt. New identities slowly take shape. Tourists walk these streets in awe, capturing moments that feel larger than life. Clean public spaces, orderly movement, safe streets even after dark. There's comfort in that stability, a sense that the city is watching over itself, that rules exist, that systems work. Even daily routines feel different here. Modern transport moves thousands smoothly through the city. People from different cultures, languages and backgrounds share the same spaces, each chasing their own version of success. This is why Dubai feels dependable. Not because it promises perfection, but because it offers structure. And for those standing at the edge of uncertainty, wondering where to go next, Dubai doesn't just offer a destination, it offers belief. The belief that life can be rebuilt, that progress is possible, and that the future in this city feels closer than it does almost anywhere else. This is the version of Dubai most people meet first, not in real life, but on a screen. Endless videos, perfect angles, luxury captured in seconds, influencers walking through the city as if life here is effortless. Expensive cars, rooftop views, moments edited to look permanent. From a distance, it feels convincing, almost irresistible, as if success is not only possible here, but guaranteed. Phones are always raised, every moment recorded, every street turned into content. Because in this city, appearance often travels faster than reality. People arrive carrying expectations shaped by what they've seen online. They expect freedom, ease, a lifestyle that feels glamorous from day one. But the camera never shows waiting. It never records pressure. And it never stays long enough to capture disappointment. Travel vlogs show highlights, not routines. Luxury malls look endless, but only from inside. And aerial views of perfect islands hide the details below. This is where the trap begins. Not because the dream is fake, but because it's incomplete. The image sells possibility, but it rarely explains the cost. And when expectation meets reality, the gap can feel unsettling. Because the city hasn't changed, only the perspective has. Dubai continues to shine. But slowly, quietly, some begin to realize that what pulled them in was not the whole story. Dubai doesn't slow down, not at night, not for rest, not for anyone trying to keep up. When the lights turn on, the city accelerates, timelines blur, hours lose meaning, and movement becomes constant. From a distance, it looks impressive, a city that never sleeps, a system that never pauses. But inside that motion, pressure quietly builds. Offices remain lit long after midnight. Workers stay seated while the city rushes past windows. Deadlines replace evenings. Tomorrow's success demands tonight's sacrifice. For many, overtime isn't optional, it's expected. Work stretches longer, energy drains faster, and ambition begins to feel heavy. The pace is relentless. Fast streets, fast decisions, fast lives. People move quickly, but not because they want to, but because stopping feels risky. Metro stations fill and empty in waves, faces blur, eyes look tired. Everyone is heading somewhere, but few seem fully present. This is the engine behind the image, the rhythm that powers the dream. A system built on speed where slowing down can feel like falling behind. Some thrive in it, others struggle silently, and the city doesn't ask which one you are. It keeps moving, keeps demanding, keeps accelerating. Because in a place designed to never stop, the greatest challenge isn't success, it's endurance. Behind the glass towers and glowing skylines, another reality moves quietly, almost unnoticed. As the city sleeps, some are already awake. Before sunrise, buses begin to fill. Work boots hit the pavement. Lunch bags are packed in silence. Construction sites come alive early. Hands lift, bodies strain. Days begin long before comfort does. These workers help build the image the world admires. The towers, the roads, the cities within the city. Yet their lives rarely appear in the picture. In one direction, glass and steel rise endlessly. In another, low housing stretches quietly, out of sight, out of focus. Luxury exists only a few streets away, but distance isn't measured in meters here. It's measured in access. Some wait patiently at bus stops, watching traffic flow past lives they will never enter. Some commute hours to reach jobs that keep the city running, yet leave them invisible within it. This isn't chaos, it isn't collapse, it's structure. A system where roles are clear but rewards are uneven. No protests, no headlines, just routine. Manual labor fills the gaps between ambition and reality, not temporary, not accidental, essential. And while the city celebrates growth, these lives carry the weight quietly because the pressure here isn't loud, it doesn't demand attention. It exists in early mornings, long days, and the unspoken understanding that some dreams are built so others can stand taller. When the city finally slows down, when the lights soften and the noise fades, something else becomes visible. Silence. In that silence, many are alone, not surrounded by crowds, not lost in traffic, but alone with their thoughts. A single figure walks beneath towering lights, small against a city that never truly notices. From the outside, everything looks successful, bright, alive. But inside, quiet apartments' windows glow with borrowed light, and lives pause. Some stare out at the skyline, watching dreams move past them, not broken, just out of reach. This isn't loneliness born from emptiness, it's isolation created by dependence, depending on visas, on contracts, on systems that decide how long someone belongs. Freedom here often has conditions. Stability comes with silence, and questions remain unspoken because speaking them feels risky. Inside these rooms, nights stretch longer, messages go unanswered, voices stay inside. The city continues outside, unaware, not cruel, just distant. And this is the part filmed, not dramatic enough for headlines, not loud enough for outrage, yet it exists, in empty rooms, in glowing windows, in people learning how to live quietly inside someone else's dream. And maybe that's the hardest truth of all. Because when a city gives everything but only on its own terms, the cost isn't always visible. Sometimes it's simply felt in silence. When the lights begin to fade and the city finally exhales, what remains isn't an answer, it's a question. Cities like this don't ask to be judged, they ask to be understood. For some, this place is opportunity, for others, it's endurance, and for many, it's both. At the same time, what you see depends on where you stand, on what you came looking for, and on what you're willing to trade to stay. The skyline looks the same to everyone, but the experience never is. That doesn't make the story simple, and it doesn't make it dark either. It makes it human. So maybe the real question isn't whether this city is a dream or a trap. Maybe it's this: who does the dream work for, and at what cost? Now we want to hear from you. Which country should we explore next? The beauty everyone sees and the reality few talk about. Tell us in the comments, because every place has two stories, and the most important one is the one you don't notice at first.